All right, so let's start the interview. Hey Fluff, how are you today? This is the FNAF Reimagined interview, and we're gonna do the Reimagined. This is just for the movie. We're gonna be doing it for both the different games, but for different interviews to everyone because we have different teams for all that. But that doesn't matter. So we're gonna ask you a few questions, Fluff. We're gonna try to quick on this because we just tried to record it, but it didn't work.
Yep.
My OBS Streamlabs died. But anyway, how are you today?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Uh, so let's get on with the questions. I might, these are gonna be some different thingies. Like, what are you most excited to do on the game? Because I know you've been on it for a little while and you've been doing stuff, but like, what are you most excited to do as time goes on, or in the future?
Well, animation, because that's what I'm gonna be really a key importance in,
Yeah,
especially with like little Easter eggs.
definitely, because we need animators. This game is very important to have animators on because we have programmers. We just need animators, and so yeah, this is gonna be your job is very important. Um, this is kind of off topic, but for fun, like, what got you into animation? Like, was it like, what did you do? Was it, you know?
Well, it was like 5 years ago or so when I first started Blender, and I saw this one animation where it was like William Afton always coming back and then eventually getting shot by Cassidy.
Oh,
Um, and I'm like, I want to do something like that, and that's where I started.
dang, that's yeah, cool. I mean, I saw like just the first animation I did in Blender is with just some Spring Bonnie model. It was horrible. It was a terrible animation, but still, it was I did it and it looked like like it was okay, but I was like an IK rig and I wasn't really working it right. It was weird. It was bad. It was with a Spring Bonnie. I was trying to do a playing in the sand animation or whatever that song was, and I was able to actually, and to believe it, like doing a lip sync animation probably wasn't the best thing to start with, looking back. So yeah, but it went well. It went all right. Uh, it, I never exported it, so I lost it. It's gone now, and it was on my old computer. But anyway, the next thing is, what do you see yourself doing after this game? You know?
A lot more stuff with IRL. Making models to be translated into real, actual things, kind of like the RLA project, however you pronounce it. I can't speak today.
I RLA project. I think I don't know. IRL. I don't know.
Neither of us can
Anyway,
speak today.
yeah, I know. I've been so out of it. So what's the worst moment you've had on this game so far? Like working on it, like the worst thing that's happened to you? Like what's going on? I mean, this is kind of a dumb question because we're the best people ever.
Well, the only thing I can think of is, well, nothing besides just basic motivation loss.
Yeah, I feel you. I've had some motivation loss recently, but I got into but then I started doing more YouTube content. Again, like I started to lose motivation to do it, and then I started doing it again, and so I'm getting back into my groove. But yeah, I get you. So what's the best moment you've had so far?
Well, honestly, joining and making that first model for the project.
Oh yeah, we should talk about that actually. So we've actually he's been working on a very cool custom Spring Bonnie model just for this game. I'll pop an image up on the in the editor right now. This is what we have so far. We have the head and we have some work in progress images from a little while ago. But we're going to be using this specially for the VHS tapes to like just show special scenes where like what do you think? We're gonna do this for like action poses or like what is this for exactly, you think?
Well, we might do like a secret Springlock training tape,
Yeah,
or
yeah, one of those things.
like have like a Springlock failure from
Something. Well,
another employee in a Fredbear suit or something.
yeah,
Hinting at what will happen to Afton.
we've got some big stuff planned. We got the Yeah, so we got that model, and we are also going to be releasing that once the game is out and the model is done, right?
Hmm.
So that'll be it's a big deal, guys. It's gonna be very cool. So we're gonna be using in total like 5 models for the game. We're gonna be using the Gmail 99 original model. We're gonna be using the Gmail 99 edited with like cooler textures, I guess. and then we're gonna be using the clean model and for the Gmail99, and then we're going to be using our model that we're making, and maybe like a Springtrap model, but we'll talk about that later. It's a whole different beast for the game, a
Yeah.
Springtrap involved. But yeah. So the last few questions, I'd say there's not that many. So what can we expect? What can we expect in the future for this game? Yeah, it's kind of a silly question because we're just starting.
Yeah, but I'm I'm thinking we're not gonna have too many secret VHS Easter eggs to start with, so there's probably gonna be more in future updates.
Yeah, I think that we might even add like DLCs to add more different pieces of content. So it will be a pretty big. It's gonna be a big game. It's gonna be VR and flat mode. It's gonna be in Unity. It's gonna be a whole crazy thing. Um, so I hope everyone enjoyed this particular interview. We've got a few more in the video to keep you guys engaged, and so I guess I'll see you in the next interview. All right. I hope you enjoyed this, Fluff.
Alright,
Yeah, see ya.
later.